Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. We're back. Today we are going to review Piczle Lines DX. D-Generation X, suck it! On the Nintendo Switch. It's a puzzle game with tons, hundreds of puzzles to explore in a creative, unique way. How does it fare up? Well, you know what? That's why I'm here for you guys. I'm going to take a look and review this today. There aren't too many puzzle games on the Nintendo Switch, and Piczle Lines DX is actually one of the first puzzle titles that caught my attention on the Nintendo Switch and kept it there. That was an accomplishment. I'm not really fond of puzzle games, so to speak, but Piczle Lines DX had an interesting concept of gameplay that felt perfect for the Nintendo Switch. So Piczle Lines DX is actually a port of a game that came out on mobile applications quite a few years back. It's finally ported over to the Nintendo Switch with its DX version that has hundreds upon hundreds of puzzles for you to solve. I mean, everything from the mobile game, including all the additional content and future additional content, is here. So puzzles quench your thirst. You're going to be plenty quenched with Piczle Lines DX. Now, what exactly is pixel? Well, pixel is a combination of the word picture and puzzle. Pixel. Piczle Lines DX, as I mentioned, is a deluxe version of a mobile game of the same name. Piczle Lines DX is available in the eShop for $14.99. Now, that seems kind of hefty for a eShop download-only title that's about puzzles, but believe me when I say this, it is entirely worth the price because of the amount of content that's in the game alone. Smartphone version may be free to play, but if you paid for all the puzzle packs on the smartphone application, it will end up costing the same as the Nintendo Switch version. Not to mention, the Nintendo Switch version will get free updates with more puzzles that will cost you on the application. All of the Nintendo Switch ones are going to be completely free. That's not bad. Now, to play Piczle Lines DX, you have to connect matching colored squares with the correct number of spaces. The goal with this game is to complete these puzzles to reveal an image that it is hiding. Now, you draw lines between different parts of the grid, and each line must be a set length as marked by the number of starting blocks. Not to mention, the colors need to match as well. So in a nutshell, you're creating a picture by solving a puzzle, a pixel. Now, it's not entirely hard. The only difficulty is figuring out the correct grid, I guess the correct way to fill out the grid, and sometimes you'll have to go back, and in order to do that, you just drag backwards through whatever line you make. It's pretty easy to control, and some of these puzzles will have you playing for quite a long while. There were some that I was on for over 20 minutes trying to figure out how the heck, especially when you get like a 12 or a 13 and you're trying to figure out which way you're supposed to go to complete the puzzle, and you have like one or two off, and it's fun though. It's kind of like Sudoku, or how do you pronounce it? Sudoku? I don't even fucking know. But it's a pretty lengthy little game and can keep you preoccupied for quite some time, to be quite honest. There is definitely a lot of content in Piczle Lines DX. It is packed with a lot of content. There's a story mode, trophies, an unlockable content, and extras. Variety of puzzles on here range in difficulty. You got really easy ones and really difficult ones, but as you progress through the actual game, it does a kind of a slow progression, and it's never at times truly unfair or not fun at all. There was not one moment while playing Piczle Lines DX where I thought this game was horrible. It was finally done, and it was simple and basic, and sometimes that's all you really need when it comes to a game such as this. It does the job, and it does it well. Story mode consists of about 100 puzzles in 5 chapters, so it's about 20 different puzzles each. And it follows the adventures of a professor and his Pixel camera 3000. As, you know, what it's used to create objects into pixels. It's kind of like a weird, zany type of thing. And you follow between each puzzle different parts of the story. So if you complete a puzzle, you get a new part of the story unlocked, and it takes quite a while. Story mode does take quite a while, depending on how long it takes you to solve the puzzles. And I mean, 100 different puzzles is actually a pretty good amount. So it's a fair amount of content here. There is no rush when completing a puzzle. There's no time limits. There's no, I guess, punishment for not doing a puzzle in a certain amount of time. There's no score, I guess. The only thing that you get is that you complete the puzzle. You're able to go back and redo them and stuff. Replayability wise, I mean, if you enjoy doing puzzles and you want to just have a leisurely fun, then yeah, I think story mode's pretty good for you to go and check out. Now there is puzzle mode, which has over 200 more puzzles. 200 more, so that's 300 total puzzles. They're split into a variety of puzzle packs and categories like sports and stuff like that, and there's about 20 in each category, and you basically complete it exactly the same way. It's additional content. Story aside, just get in there, hop in, do some puzzles, and have fun. Now there's actually 3 different ways to play the game. You can play on your TV with controller in hand, looking at the TV, the good old-fashioned way, and it controls perfectly. I use the Pro controller, and I had no issues at all. You can also play undocked with a Joy-Con, and it works just well. But my favorite thing about Piczle Lines DX is that the touchscreen is actually supported. You can use your finger in order to solve these puzzles, and it works really good. It actually reminds you that the core of the gameplay from this was based on mobile applications such as tablets, and in reality we all know that the Nintendo Switch is a tablet that plays Nintendo games on it. Nobody really takes advantage of it though, but Piczle Lines DX does. It's one of the best implementations of the touchscreen on the Nintendo Switch so far, and it fits like a glove. It is so easy to just sit here for hours while you're watching TV, you know, just solving these puzzles. This is easily one of the most accessible games on the Nintendo Switch for anybody, with more than 3 different ways to play it, touchscreen included. It's easy to pick up and play. Choose your method and have fun. It's easy to control all 3, no problems issued with any of them, and it's a lot of fun. It's fun puzzle solving activity that you could do anywhere, anytime, any place. If you're on a plane, just bust it out and do some puzzles. The graphics of this game are not impressive. Let's be honest, it's a puzzle game. All you're gonna see is the grid with numbers. Once you do see the cutscenes with the nice cel-shaded art, it's good to look at, but this is a puzzle game. You're not going into it for a graphical experience. This ain't no Fallout 4 or GTA, I don't know. This is a puzzle game that's based on the simple concept of drawing from line to line in a number of spaces and solving it. So you're not going to worry too much about frame rate issues, about how it plays docked and undocked. This is a mobile game ported over to the Nintendo Switch, and it works just fine. So overall, with that in mind, with the amount of content that is packed already into the game, and the future updates that will have even more puzzle packs, I'm going to give Piczle Lines DX a 9 out of 10. Yes, a 9 out of 10 for the simple fact that I had so much enjoyment playing this game. I literally played Piczle Lines DX for hours the other day and had a lot of fun. It's a simple game. There's not much to it. I mean, puzzle games usually aren't really that addictive in my opinion, but this one, for whatever reason, kept me seated down in front of the TV doing it over and over. It was always a let me finish one more puzzle type of thing, and it impressed me. There's not too many games on the Nintendo Switch that have puzzle solving. Puzzle games are starting to come out, and so far out of all the ones I've seen on the eShop, this one is the best one. And for that reason alone, I think it stands out in the eShop, and it's definitely something that should be taken a look at, because a lot of people have the Nintendo Switch mistaken for just being a Zelda machine and random indie titles. Now, Piczle Lines DX is a mobile indie port, so to speak, but it's not one that you should definitely overlook. It's a game that might surprise you if you take the time to check it out because of how easy it is to learn and how much of fun you would have. And well guys, that's it for today's video. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.